Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's Toolbox safety topic video. Before we get started, make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, other safety related videos, and leadership training videos. If you find this information useful or helpful, make sure that you share it with your colleagues and co-workers. Well, let's go ahead and get started with the video. This week's topic is on pinch points and hand injury prevention. In construction job sites everywhere, there are safety issues and hazards present. It is up to you, the worker, to know how to keep yourself as well as others safe while you are working. Some of those hazards are pinch points and hand injuries. Hand injuries are the second leading type of injury on the job site in the United States. This is mostly due to the fact that we use our hands for virtually all work tasks and they are constantly in the line of fire. A major type of injury that can occur to the fingers and the hand on the job site are from crushed by type accidents. Pinch points are a hazard that can lead to crushed by injuries. Now, what is a pinch point? A pinch point can occur when two objects come together and there is a possibility that something such as a hand or a finger or even a person can be caught or injured when coming in contact with the objects. Pinch points most commonly impact fingers and the hands, but they can impact any part of the body if you're not careful. A crushed by injury occurs when the force or pressure is put on a body part and often happens when a part of the body is squeezed between two heavy objects. Pinch points are a common hazard that leads to crushed by injuries. Injuries that could happen. An injury from a pinch point can be simple and minor or be more complex and life-threatening. Some minor pinch point injuries include blisters and contusions, while more complex and severe injuries include amputation and even death. Other examples of pinch point injuries that can occur include bruising, cuts, sprains, lacerations, and crushing of the hand or finger. Should you find yourself suffering from a pinch point injury, you should notify your foreman or supervisor immediately. If necessary, you should seek medical treatment for your injury. If needed, you can call 911 or have a coworker do it for you. With many injuries, time is of the essence so that a proper diagnosis and treatment can be identified. Here's some examples of pinch point hazards. Pinch point hazards are not easily identified on a construction site. You must be aware of everything that could potentially put you at risk for an injury. Many common places on a job site for pinch point injuries can include a pair of pliers, an excavator, concrete blocks, unsecured materials, chains and pipes, machinery, truck doors. These are only some examples of places that pinch point hazards may be present on a job site. A pinch point hazard is everywhere on a job site. Anywhere that a piece of equipment is transmitting energy, there is a hazard for a pinch point. Should you have any questions about pinch points hazards, notify your foreman. And ways to avoid injury. There are a few tips and safety controls you can practice avoiding pinch point injuries and hazards. These include, but are not limited to, avoiding shortcuts. Inspect machines and guards often. Follow all lockout, tagout procedures. Pay attention to where your hands are around any moving parts or parts that have the potential to move. Do not place your hands where you cannot see them. Wear the proper gloves and PPE for jobs where you could get injured. properly block any equipment or parts where stored energy can be released. Communicate with your coworkers when working with materials that could cause a hazard. Make sure you're properly trained before operating and maintaining equipment. Never walk away from a machine that is turned on or coasting. Keep floors clean and free of debris to prevent falls and injuries. Now, these are not the only tips and safety procedures you can follow to ensure your safety on a job site, just some to make you aware of the hazards around you. As always, should you have any questions about the rules and tips, you should ask your foreman for clarification. Everyone's responsible. Now, you can follow all the safety procedures, rules, and tips that you want every day while on the job site. And let's face it, injuries will still happen. The hazards in the workplace are going to be there, and it is impossible for us to list every hazard in every potential way to protect you and your coworkers. The best protection from pinch point hazards and other hazards come not just from procedures, but from everyone paying attention and every worker and visitor to a job site being aware of potential hazards. This can be achieved by reviewing the dangers of pinch points and the procedures for working safely on a regular basis with your coworkers and supervisors. Making sure inspections are performed frequently to ensure that guards are being used and are not missing from equipment. Follow the correct procedure, and if guards are not in place, let a supervisor know. Identify and report any hazards you may see so they can be resolved and hopefully no one will get injured. Remember that safety is the responsibility of everyone on the job site, from the visitor to the workers, to the contractors, to the supervisors. Everyone must work together to stay safe. Pinch point hazards are not always obvious on a job site. The obvious ones, such as moving pieces of machinery or a conveyor belt, are not normally the ones you see a worker get injured on. Many simple tasks, such as shutting a truck door or using a pair of pliers, can cause a pinch point injury if someone is not paying attention to what they're doing. That is why it is important to pay attention to where your hands are at all times and pay attention to everything around you. It is also essential not to get complacent with your job and task and always monitor things. All workers must understand pinch point hazards and know how they can be prevented. Evaluate your task and your work area every day and before you start a new project for any of these types of hazards. Let a supervisor know if you see anything that could cause an injury. All right, boys and girls, that's it for this week's Toolbox Safety Topic video. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, other safety-related videos, and leadership training videos. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your coworkers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day, and remember, I will see you in the field. All right, coming back from a long vacation, driving into town this morning. Been up since about 2:30, so my tongue is tongue-tied and twisted, and had a series of meetings. My voice is about wore out. But anyway, thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. Remember, these can be used as training on your job site. You can take this video or any other video, create a sign-in sheet, make note of the video, have your people watch it, have them sign the sign-in sheet, maybe have some discussion afterwards, and when everybody signs it and then date it, that becomes a document that can be handed over to OSHA to verify that you do continuing training on hazard recognition and hazard mitigation for your job site, your team, and your company. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Have a grateful day, and we will see you in the field. Stop recording.